Hey, travelers, we're back again, and I've improved the scenery for you. Robyn next to me, and then, of course, you all know Andy. I don't know if that's much of an improvement, but Robyn certainly is an improvement. And so we're going to talk about Goses today. And Andy knows more about Goses than either I or Robyn, so he's gonna tell you a brief history of Goses and what they are.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm much of an expert on Goses per se, but
No, you're supposed to lie and say you're an expert on Goses.
Okay, well then yes, I know a lot about Goses.
There you go.
Yeah, so it originally started in Goslar, Germany, which is a city in Germany, and they had very brackish water. So the water, it means it's salty. So they make...
So down by Salzburg? That area? No?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Actually, someone can look that up on...
Okay. Everybody knows I'm a dad.
Yeah. Someone would have to look up the geography. I'm not entirely sure where in Germany it is. But yeah, so brackish water, so it's kind of a saltier style. But then it's also I think it's a kettle sour.
Okay.
But it's a sour style. It's one of the few sour styles, if not the only sour style that comes out of Germany. And that's basically the Gose.
So a lot of fruit?
Or I guess there's also Berliner Weiss. Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of fruit, but salt?
Yes.
Okay, great. Well, where do you want to start?
I think we should start with the Seaquench, just because it's Dogfish Head.
Oh,
and everybody
Dogfish
loves
Head,
Dogfish Head. This one has actually been winning them a lot of awards. The owner of Dogfish Head created this because he wanted a light, sessionable beer.
Ladies first.
Because he was getting into his 50s and he didn't want to gain a lot of weight by drinking beer. So he made this for him. And then it became really, really popular. And it's actually won a few like men's health awards the last 2 years running and stuff like that. So
it's a diet beer.
It's a diet beer, but it's a really good diet beer.
Oh, okay.
Healthy beer. I'm all about that.
Yep.
Salud.
Well, it's sour on the nose, just a little bit, but not...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is super good.
Yeah.
So it's sea salt, black limes, and probably some herbs in there as well.
I get a lot of lime. The herbs maybe on the back end a little bit, but...
I get a lot of lime, and it's just really refreshing. I think you could drink that all day out on the boat or on your porch.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice... Maybe that's why I called it Seaquench.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Another dad joke. Yeah.
It was great.
No, very good. And of course, Dogfish Head, I can honestly say I've never had anything that I hated.
Right.
There are things that are really not my palate.
Sure.
But they make great beer.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna have to pound that, or we're gonna have to get Troy to bring us some more glasses, because Founders is coming up, and of course you gotta. Oh, what a good job, Troy!
Thanks, Troy.
There's that big hand off the camera there.
Big old monkey hand. We need to get you just a glove that you can wear.
So now we've got Founders, and I've
Zebra.
actually had this before. I don't know if you two have had it.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I like to call it the green zebra, but it's the green zebra
In the aluminum can.
in the aluminum can. Yes, and it's watermelon Gose, and of course,
Also with sea salt to emulate that brackish water that we were talking about earlier. I think this one also has some lime in it as well, hence the green.
and I've noticed and maybe that's just a thing with Gose. It's a lot of citrusy fruits, and that it goes well with salt anyway. But
Right. Margarita beers, essentially.
yeah, you can actually smell watermelon on the nose on this one, but it's still sour.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a lot sweeter than the Seaquench, but
By a lot.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is more or less why I wanted to try these side by side, because similar thought processes, it sounds like, went into these, but one's just a little bit more...
Yeah, and real low ABVs on both of these. Like this one is a 4.5, 4.6.
Yep, 4.6.
Something like that. 10 IBUs, which is, at that point, it's not even...
I think Seaquench is like 4.3, 4.2.
This is a 4.9.
Oh, is it 4.9?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I
Thought
don't
it was
know
lower
if the
than
IBUs are on that, but, real low ABVs and IBUs are pretty much non-existent, which is okay with me.
The important thing about this beer is when I originally saw it, it was like watermelon flavor. Like you think of that artificial like watermelon-y flavor, but it's not an overwhelming watermelon flavor.
Right. It's just like a hint of watermelon.
Yeah. Like just the sweetness.
But almost, have you ever had that gum? What was the gum back in the day that was watermelon flavored? I know I'm a lot older than you, so I'm talking like, dirty 30s, 1930s watermelon, flavored gum.
Okay.
It was the square.
Not a gum.
You guys are way...
not a
about
gum
the
guy.
30s?
Yeah, no.
Oh, I was like, you're not that old.
I was exaggerating again.
Back in those good old days.
Back in the good days.
But no, kind of back
I've
to the
aged
watermelon.
Yeah, you look good.
Thank you.
I almost get more apple off of this. So I don't know why it tastes like apple, because it's supposed to be watermelon, but I get more apple than watermelon.
Maybe it's your young millennial palate.
Yeah, it reminds me of the green apple Jolly Ranchers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But sour.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to hand that off camera.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's wanting a taste.
No comments from the peanut gallery.
No comments
Stop it.
Yeah, that's right. Well, she's had this already, so... two very great beers, although different. So the lime, it's more salty lime. So yeah, like you were saying, margarita beer. The watermelon is not quite that way. I would say more fruity watermelon. So next up we got, and we've done an episode with these guys.
Oh yeah,
Pearl Street,
back
down
in season 1.
Yeah, down in La Crosse, Wisconsin. Is it called 17 Up?
Yes, I believe
My
so.
old eyes can't read it.
Yeah, it looks like it's a play off of the 7-Up logo.
Yeah.
So.
Well, wait till 7 Up, comes for him on that one. Yeah. So same shameless self-plugging here. If you don't know anything about Pearl Street, check out our episode on them. Season 1, YouTube, Taproom Travelers. Thank you so much, Robyn. And while we're at it, if you guys have any comments on this episode, which I'm sure those of you that like comments will have some up there, down there, wherever you'd like to comment, like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff.
This is cute.
Just figured I'd get that in while I'm still remembering to do it.
Mm-hmm. See if it tastes like 7-Up.
Well, kind of. Smells like it on the nose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like if you were to make a beer 7-Up?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Out of the 3, this one, and it says it on the labels, this one has lemon in it, and I get more lemon than anything.
Right. There's
on
not
this.
There's not as much lime.
Right.
Is there ginger or something? It kind of reminds me of ginger ale.
I was thinking maybe a little bit of lemongrass.
Lemon, lime or something.
Because we've had a lemongrass sour before, and it kind of has that grassy, lemony taste to it,
Yeah,
too. And
yeah.
I get a little bit of that on this, too.
It's good. And it's a little more fizzy, as you can probably see. Maybe you can't, maybe you can. Yeah, it's a little more fizzy. It almost looks like
if you hold it up,
a pop.
it's a lot paler.
Or excuse me, for you Easterners, soda. Or your Southerners, Coke. No, not hit
Nope.
with that. Okay.
I say pop.
Yeah. That's what I say. I don't know. I'm just a Midwesterner, and that's all I know how to do.
Green Bay isn't really east though, so I guess.
Well,
yeah, it's east for you, yeah.
East of where I'm used to being.
East Coast.
I always said Eau Claire is the furthest east I'm going to move, and so far that holds true.
We'll see.
Okay. Yeah. Other than that,
convert you.
No, you won't.
I'm not going to be welcomed back.
Probably not. But it's been nice. But it's been nice having you.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm really good at drinking beer, but don't have much insight to offer.
No. Well, just you being here, and it's nice. Yeah. We have a female side of Taproom Travelers, and we need people to know about it. Mm-hmm. They're the they're the females behind us doing what we do, and
Supporting us.
right. We couldn't be doing this right now if it wasn't for my wife. So she was the one that bought this booth. Anyway, news-wise, there was something I forgot the last vlog that we did, and I remembered it because I made a note, and that's what old people do.
Sure.
So Milwaukee, Wisconsin, you know how we've been talking about Milwaukee losing their sour beers and
With like minds.
Yeah, with like minds going away. Mm-hmm. Good news. Good City Brewing is opening up a new sour place.
Oh.
So the Bucks built a new arena, and so they're going to open up a new tap room that's just all sour beers.
Cool.
And it looks, at least from the specs and the pictures that they have, it looks really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to...
So,
When's it supposed to open?
that they didn't say. They just decided to show the pretty pictures and,
Just
hey,
tease us.
it's going to be opening, but...
Date tentative.
Another reason to go back down to Milwaukee and drink sour beers.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Look
So
forward to that one.
now if we could find, this also reminds me, Northgate, the glass sitting there. If we could just find another place that would open up an English style pub. No? All right. We'd be set again. But so now we're gonna have to settle for sour beers, which I'm okay with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I thought you were getting angry there for a second. I thought we were going to have to, like, dial you back a little bit.
No,
Okay.
I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
Have another beer. You need to calm down.
The Hulk won't come out today. Just like in the last Avengers, the Hulk just refuses to come out.
Sure.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
It's been a long time since
It's too late now.
Yeah.
It's been over a month.
Anyway, the rest, I don't know if you guys have any, do you have any beer news going on over on the east side of
Not since the last time we talked, I don't think.
Okay.
No.
Nothing new with Lion's Tail?
Haven't been there since the last time, so.
Wow, you guys are really dropping the ball on that
I
one,
know.
then, huh?
Yeah.
Well, this has been the lackadaisical,
Easygoing sour episode.
easygoing Gose episode. So for those of you that haven't done so already, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, follow us on YouTube. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Comment below. Comment on all of the stuff that you see. Let us know what's going on out in your beer part of the world. We'd like to hear from you. For Robyn and Andy, we'll see you next time.
Cheers, everyone.
See ya.
Prost.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, you can click down below where there's some more episodes for you to watch. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on episodes that you do watch. We hope to see you next time.